August 16th, 1988, a day that would change the coaster industry forever. Cedar Point announced Magnum XL-200. It would open as the first hypercoaster and the first coaster to break 200 feet. It also claimed the records of tallest, fastest, and steepest roller coaster. Opening on May 6, 1989, this groundbreaking coaster, built by now defunct Aerodynamics, was hand-designed without the help of any computers at the time. For the technological abilities at the time, the transitions were not as smooth as some of the coasters we know today. Despite the hand designing, it was one of the best coasters at the time. People were amazed at the height and speed of this record-breaking roller coaster. However, this coaster's legacy does not stop there. It changed the trajectory of Cedar Fair as well as many other amusement parks and chains across the world. It began the Coaster Wars. This was known as a period of time which many parks would battle each other to see who could build the tallest, fastest, or craziest coaster, and Magnum started it all. When Cedar Point was looking to purchase a new roller coaster, they wanted something similar to a roller coaster in Japan called Bandit. It focused on the height and speed rather than inversions. Cedar Point reached out to many manufacturers including Togo, Din Corporation, Intamin, and Aerodynamics. They ended up choosing Aerodynamics due to the issues from purchasing overseas. The original design reached a height of 187 feet, which would have still made it the tallest coaster at the time, but Cedar Point wanted to push it to the 200-foot barrier, so they increased the height to 205 feet tall, which is the one we know today. The ride had a 194-foot drop reaching speeds of 72 miles an hour, traversing its 5,106 feet of track. Like what was mentioned earlier in the video, it began the Coaster Wars. It would lead to the construction of many height, speed, and length record-breaking roller coasters that we see today, including the Hyper, Giga, and Strata coaster classification. If it weren't for Magnum, we might not have rides like Top Thrill Dragster, Millennium Force, or King Ka. Eventually, the industry would have probably made a coaster the height of Magnum. However, it started the Coaster Wars way earlier than anyone could have expected because the ride was so out of its time. Because of the ride's historical value, it received the ACE Roller Coaster Landmark Award in 2004 for inspiring greater rides we love today. It is one of 46 roller coasters to receive the Landmark Award, showing how innovative and incredible it is. If it weren't for this coaster, who knows where the industry would be today. It was truly a ride that changed the industry.